Okay, we're doing a problem here from the online schoolwork. This is for Math 181. This is section 2.1, number 5. This is from someone's particular problem set. So yours might be a little different than this. What we have here is f of x equals 7 over x minus 3. We're going to find the derivative of the function by the limit process. So the limit process, if you remember, is the delta x, limit as delta x goes to 0, of f of x plus delta x minus f of x all over delta x. And so if we plug in the x plus delta x into here, we get the limit as delta x goes to 0 of 7 over x plus delta x minus 3 minus 7 over x minus 3 all over delta x. So what we want to do is to get this numerator to be a single term. And so the way we do that is common denominators. We have the limit as delta x goes to 0 of 7 over x plus delta x minus 3. We multiply this one by x minus 3 over x minus 3, which is the denominator over here, minus 7 over x minus 3 times this denominator, x plus delta x minus 3 over x plus delta x minus 3. Now we're still over this delta x, though. Okay, where's this going to take us? I'm going to bring it up here now. Just pause if you need to pause it. We have the limit as delta x goes to 0 of what? Well, it's going to be 7 times x is 7x minus 21. 7 times 3 is 21. Carry this on through. I got a minus 7 times x, so minus 7x minus 7 times delta x, so minus 7 delta x minus 7 times negative 3, that makes it plus 21. We have this common denominator of x plus delta x plus, minus 3 times x minus 3, and all that's on top of just delta x. Okay, so things are going to start happening now. Clean it up a little bit. The 7x's go away. The 21's go away. And all we have left on top is a negative 7 delta x. So we'll have the limit as delta x goes to 0 of negative 7 delta x over x plus delta x minus 3 times x minus 3. And this could be written as this term times 1 over this term. And the benefit here is, if we leave this factored out like it is, the delta x's go away. So we have the limit as delta x goes to 0 of negative 7 over x plus delta x minus 3 times x minus 3. And as delta x goes to 0, this term is going to go away, become 0. We get negative 7 over x minus 3 times x minus 3, which is negative 7 over x minus 3 squared. And that's the answer. So our f prime of x is negative 7 over x minus 3 squared. I hope that helps.